Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. So I went on into my inventory and looked at all the weapon categories such as the melee category, the secondary, and the primary, and look at all the weapons with, unique stats, unique mechanics, and, variable, differences, and of course some of them with something looking interesting such as the design, and look at the reasons why we also do not use them or why I often do not see them in the game. So basically this is my list of mastery fodders. These are weapons, of course, that I have selected based on the way in their use in the game and how often I use them in the game and why they fall off short and how they have fallen short. So this, of course, will be broken down into categories such as melee, secondary, and primary, and we will also be canceling and negating the fact that some of them were redeemable or have been redeemed through the use of Raven mods. And of course, we're also going to be rolling out the categories of the weapons that have syndicate variants and the ones that have maybe a Vanda or rate variant of their weapons. So we're not going to be looking at that or using that. Now, as far as the melee category, my own top three, or should I say bottom three list of mastery fodders will be the Prova, which is a corpus weapon. I will be also picking the Sibir or the Sibir. That weapon was really quite unique. It looks good. It was amazing, when we first got it because, oh yeah, a frost weapon. But after a while, it becomes, one thing you will see as a master fodder because nobody really uses it. It's not that unique or that good for us to just use it and abandon every other weapon in the game. We also have the ether swords, which are the single ether and the dual ether. Now, of course, this kind of weapon may be quite useful for a player who is just beginning out, but I'm just going to be honest with you. After you breach that mastery rank 5, this weapon will become useless to you, and that is just the reality of things. The second category will be the secondary category, and in my secondary list of mastery fodders, I have the Cyclone, which is the new secondary that just came out. Now, I don't know, this list might change because DE might redeem that weapon, but that 5-second reload is just ridiculous. And then the fact that you have a 4 magazine clip, that is also 4 magazine per second for 20 clips. So you only fire for 4 seconds. So you fire for 4 seconds, you reload for 5. That is really the killer for that weapon. And, regardless of how much damage it might be able to do or what it can do or the uniqueness or the mechanism, the fact that it doesn't have to, need ammo, you can actually, get ammo free of charge. Those two things, reload and the magazine size, really killed it, and that is why it's on my master fodder list. The next one on the secondary master fodder list is the AK Zani or the Akzani. That weapon came out with Mirage, and when it came out, the enemy levels in the game were quite different. However, as of now, you barely can get any kills with that kind of a weapon unless you got a Raven mod for it or you have farmed it about 6-7 times, and even with that, it falls short at a certain point in time. So this is why it's on my own personal list. On the third one for the secondary, I have the Lato or the the dual Latos. Both of them will pretty much be a mastery fodder for any player out there. After you breach mastery rank 5, some of the missions you go into, you literally might not be able to get any kills with them unless you're just getting a precise shot and going with some Rivens or some Kavats or some buff. Other than that, you will not really be able to get anything done with that weapon. Now, the next category for me will be the primary set. And for my primary one, I am using, I'm picking the Covetrix as a mastery fodder. And basically this is because when it came out, when Wukong came out and all that kind of stuff, the mechanics was unique. They showed us during dev stream. We thought, this is going to be fun. However, it is not very much of a utility to use in the mission because when it comes to a lot of missions we play in Warframe, the enemies don't stay steady. They don't stay still. They don't, position themselves in ways where you can easily use this weapon from time to time. And the mechanics and the mechanism are very, very unique. However, it just doesn't have a way in Warframe in which you can actually use it often and get some kills with it and also actually enjoy them. The next one is the Javlog. Incredible mechanism. Very, very unique weapon. the fact that we have a weapon that you're able to throw and also fire that projectile in the game was really amazing. However, the fact that you're still going to have to go and pick it up for a primary weapon, it doesn't come back to you automatically. You have to go pick it up. You have to, go get it. If you lose it, you have to wait for a few seconds for it to immediately teleport itself back to you. So this is one of those things where it is very unique. It is fun. He has his own, distinction. Same thing with the Ferox. However, it is just not that good for us to abandon some of our other primaries and go ahead and use it. The next one, and which is the third one on my primary category, will be the Karak. Now, the Karak was one of those weapons where if you just started Warframe, or if you started playing Warframe around 2013, 2014, those were one of the best weapons in the game. And then 2015, 2016, things started changing because enemy levels and enemy scaling started changing. And a lot of these weapons became obsolete over time. And this is also one of those things. And then plus the damage numbers are quite not that good for the amount of enemies and the enemy levels we have in the game as of now. So let me know in the comment section what your own top 3 or bottom 3 Mastery Fodders are. Let me know down below. List them in the categories if you want to, or you can just put them in the list however way you want to do that. Let me know, because it will be very interesting to see what people pick and what people decide as far as what their own Mastery Fodder weapons in the game are. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you would love to see me on this channel, hit that subscribe button. As always, it is D signing out. I'll see you in the next one.